Welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. I'm a licensed cognitive behavior therapist. That's a CBT therapist and a licensed mental health counselor. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the contents in this channel. This is strictly for entertainment purpose only. I hope everyone's having a good evening or morning, wherever you all are. I came across this that I just uploaded, and I found this very interesting. It states, like you can read, speaking to BBC Radio 4, Emma White said friends and family just need Nikki home as locals continue to appeal for any information and dash cam footage. Okay, this is for entertainment purpose. Please like, share, and subscribe. I find this to be evidence of something not being right. If you, as Lancashire Police, Superintendent Sally Riley told us clearly that she believed in the hypothesis that Nicola fell in the water. Do we agree on that? So if Nicola fell in the water, why are you still searching a week later for footages? Or a couple of days later, why is Emma White still searching? And we could see them standing on the streets. That was a really kind, beautiful thing to do. That's what neighbors, friends, community are supposed to do when someone goes missing. I really love that part that they all were standing with posters for Nikki. That was beautiful. So coming back to the main point, see again, I'm really sorry. I have to interrupt my own train of thoughts, because there it goes again. Every time, this is going to tell me purposely, every time I look at Emma, I don't see any empathy there. Her makeup, her eyelashes, everything is on point. You have a missing friend. You have a missing loved one. She said that her three children and Nicola's three children, they were pregnant the same time with the first two children of Emma's and Nicola's two children. So they seem to know each other really well. It's not right to be judging someone of the empathy. She could be crying inside, and I totally agree that. But if somebody is missing, women, all my female audience, all my sisters out there, no matter what color, no matter what different forms or shapes or careers we have, women, we know ourselves to be more emotional. There's some motherly instincts, whether it's your friend, especially if it's your child, if it's your partner or your spouse. You expect more empathy. To start with, a human being has gone missing. And if Nicola was high risk, and just say, if Nicola really did have some issues, your best friend would know that. How is Emma's eyelashes on point? Especially when there's a missing loved one that you're out on the hunt to find. And you know, whether you told the police or not, you know that she has vulnerabilities. And you know, definitely, Emma, that the police have been to her house. So why are you still, Emma, searching for dash cam footage if Nicola fell in the water? We have been told as the public not to speculate, and most of us are here for the same thing, not to try and solve a mystery, to find out what really happened to Nicola Bulley, because she deserves that justice. She's a human being. She's a mother. Her father would know her better than anyone. In fact, better than a partner. He grew her up. He raised her. Her parents said Nicola would never walk near the riverbank. Number one. That was on the timeline reconstruction of Sky News. We have seen all these pictures of Nicola near the riverbank, but only in very flat places of water where you can see Willow, her dog, is sitting in the water. But it's not like Nicola would walk in that part of the river bank like her family, her parents are saying. How come I don't see any empathy here? Maybe Emma just has a different way of keeping it all inside, but that's still tough for me to believe because she shows more empathy and emotions as soon as the reporter asks her, so how's Paul, and you have contact with the family. Then it's like everything changes. She has so much to say about Paul. I wonder if Emma knew Paul before she knew Nicola, honestly. If they were friends for maybe over 30 years or something like that, since they both are from Lancashire. But Emma's the one who told us that she's very close to Nicola. So why no tears? And why is she still searching for dash cam footage? This doesn't make sense at all. She said in her other interview that Nicola may not even be in St. Michael's. Why would you say that? You know that Nicola's children are watching. God rest her soul. Or was she talking like that because she knew Nicola wasn't coming back? Allegedly. This is for entertainment purpose only. There's so many things that are contradicting themselves, every sentence that's been said. And I really find it interesting that the police, I've said it in my previous clip, and it's really important. Why did the police say that they'd been to their house, to Nicola's house, 2 weeks before that on a medical report? Medical team went there. We don't know if it's the mental health team or the physical health team, or if it's combined with both, or if it's the ambulance crew. But the medical health team went there, and the police and the welfare team. And the main thing is they said, but there was no arrest made that day, and the case is still under investigation. Why would they say that following sentence, no arrest was made that day? Was there a fight or a dispute that happened, and when the police came there, one of the partners decided not to press charges? Because that report has to come out in the light. Although that is confidentiality, we didn't ask for that. The police decided to give us that information, and like the policewoman said, clearly, I've always pointed that out. I've seen other creators pointing it out today, but I've always pointed out from day one that was the first red flag that I saw. When the detective or superintendent Rebecca Smith said that Nicola had vulnerabilities, and we were given this information by her partner Paul. That says everything. Words sometimes one word can speak 1,000 of words. Just one sentence can explain everything that actually happened. Paul had enough time and enough means. Besides his girls, that is his most important job, I do understand, to come and search for his loved one. Especially if he knew Nicola was vulnerable, then why did he let her drive the 2 daughters to school? We could see clearly on that day when Nicola went missing, if that is the right footage, they weren't talking to each other. I've heard that some people say, oh yeah, but it's not always that people talk to each other. No, but people don't look at each other that angry. It's like Nicola was avoiding looking at him. It was like she opened the trunk, put the dog in, the children were already in the car, or maybe that footage is from another day since it was sent to Grizzly True Crime, and I really mean it. If that footage came from the mainstream news channels, or if that footage came from Lancashire police, I would have said, so be it. Because the police wouldn't lie about a CCTV footage. But when you're getting it from a YouTuber who we don't know what her intentions was. And after I tried to let that slide of my mind, that she has contact with Paul and Paul's male friend, she came out with Nicola's keys were found in the pocket. That's exactly how she said it. And that raises thousands of red flags. Why would a YouTuber have contact with somebody in Lancashire whose wife is missing and he's acting a walking red flag, allegedly? Questions have to be asked. Where did Gizli K get those footage from? She said from Paul, and one she said from Paul's male friend. Why did she say that the keys were found in the pocket? What does she know about Nicola's pocket? What does she know about Nicola's coat? What does she know about Nicola's, God rest his soul, body? Because for her to know where Nicola's key was, either Paul told her or Paul's friend told him to tell her, which I don't believe there's any third party. It's only her. But just watch this. Why was Emma White searching for CCTV footages and dash cams if law enforcement, the police said Nicola fell in the water? So something is not right here. Either Emma's a true friend and is searching for the footages and the dash cam because she knows that her friend is missing and she wants to get to the bottom of this to give the daughters closure and Paul, like she said. Or either, I don't know, something's not right here. Why are they still appealing for the footages if Nicola fell in the water? We need to ask ourselves that question. So is this to entertain us or to make us get busy as the public with something else? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Please like, share, and subscribe.